As Ukraine continues to rely on help from the West, especially from the United States, 6 months into the Russian invasion. National Correspondent Logan Ratick live at the Pentagon now, joining us here with a look at where the war stands and what comes next. There was a major announcement there from the president, Logan.
Sean, that's right. Just 6 months into Ukraine's invasion from Russia. And actually, on Ukraine's Independence Day, the U.S. is sending its largest package to the Ukrainians yet. That is just under $3 billion worth of security assistance on top of the $10.6 billion in security aid that the Biden administration has already sent to the Ukrainians. Now, those funds were appropriated by Congress to allow President Biden to buy weapons from industry instead of using existing U.S. stocks. The package will not include weapons that haven't been previously given to the Ukrainian military, and it will focus on ammunition and defense systems. Now, those weapons could take months to arrive in Ukraine since industry must procure them first. And the U.S. Army is on the verge of awarding a contract for longer-range, harder-hitting drones for Ukraine. The Switchblade 600s would be made by AeroVironment, a defense contractor based in Arlington, Virginia. But former Pentagon Press Secretary John Kirby, who's now with the National Security Council, tells Newsmax that the war has no end in sight.
In fact, just in the last day or so, we've heard from the Kremlin that they have no intention of seeking a diplomatic end to this war.
And there are fears that the war will escalate after the car bombing of the daughter of one of Vladimir Putin's most prominent supporters, Alexander Dugin. His daughter was killed in that Moscow car bombing just a few days ago. Now, if Russia ups its aggression, President Zelensky says he's ready to retaliate with those Western weapons.
If they will receive strikes in return. I want to say that these retaliatory strikes will grow every day and become more powerful.
And on today's Ukrainian Independence Day, all public events in Kyiv have been canceled, although there are some pictures circulating of President Zelensky with UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Sean, back to you.
Yeah, if there's no end in sight to the war, there's no end in sight to the spending. A lot of questions there. National Correspondent Logan Ratick joining us live from the Pentagon. Logan, thank you.